let's go through some of the details of tomorrow. And I'm joined with me, I've got two people who know all about it. We've got Stephen Taylor. Now, you're a reporter with the Chronicles, which is a kind of historical website. You know everything about weddings past, and the author and journalist Afua Hirsch. Let's start with you, Stephen, just to say, sort of, does this set a precedent? Prince Charles, the father-in-law, walking Meghan down the aisle. Is this something that's never happened before?
It is a precedent for a father-in-law to give a bride away to a royal wedding. It's not a precedent for another male relative to give a bride away. I think for tomorrow, the one that's got the greatest symmetry to it is Queen Victoria. Her father died when she was 1. So clearly he wasn't around when she married Prince Albert, and so she chose her favourite uncle, the Duke of Sussex, to give her away. Now the symmetry for tomorrow is that we're expecting that Prince Harry to be given that title by the Queen tomorrow morning, on the morning of his wedding, of the Duke of Sussex. So there are other examples. Princess Margaret, fans of the Crown, will know that Prince Philip gave away Princess Margaret when she married Anthony Armstrong-Jones in 1960. So yeah, but it is new for a father-in-law. New for a father-in-law, okay. But
just in terms of compared to other royal weddings, are there differences? I mean, the very fact that physically this is in London, in Windsor rather, as opposed to London, I mean, is there going to be a different feel tomorrow?
I mean, it's not unusual for someone like Harry is in 6th in line to the throne to marry at Windsor. Previously, Peter Phillips and Autumn Phillips married here in 2008. And Edward and Sophie Wessex married here as well. So it's further down.
Nothing on this scale?
No, quite clearly. I think it's interesting. There's going to be things that will be very traditional royal wedding, but we're already seeing things that are breaking with tradition. You know, just cake. You know, the big story that's broken today is about the cake, isn't it? And I'd love to see. You know, the cake maker Claire Patax described it as non-traditional, and it's going to be in a special installation. Installation's only a word you normally get with an art gallery, so the mind boggles as to what it's going to look like. 200 Amalfi lemons.
The guests as well.
Yeah.
They've made a real big thing about wanting to get as many members of the public and the charities that they're connected with,
yeah,
sort of involved in some way.
No statesmen, no politicians, just people they know really, and people they're used to working with through the charity work, as you say. And the big thing about the gifts as well, there'll be no real wet gifts. They've asked for donations to be made to a number of charities that are connected to the Royal Foundation, which William, Kate and Harry founded recently, that all have an interest in the military or mental health or conservation or young people, and all those charities link in through to that as well.
Yeah. Stephen, thank you very much indeed.